Ever wondered what happens after your project hits its funding goal on Kickstarter? You see that huge number at the end, but how much of it actually lands in your bank account? It's not as simple as taking the total and walking away. The first thing to understand is that Kickstarter works on an all-or-nothing model. If you don't reach your goal, you get nothing, and your backers aren't charged. But if you succeed, that's when the fees kick in. Kickstarter itself takes a 5% fee on the total funds raised. That's a flat rate no matter how much you raise. So if you hit your goal of $10,000, Kickstarter gets $500. Then there are payment processing fees, which are handled by their payment processor. These are typically around 3% to 5% of the total, plus a small per pledge fee. For pledges over $10, it's about 3% plus 20 cents per transaction. For smaller pledges under $10, it's 5% plus 5 cents. These fees are deducted automatically from the money you receive. So let's do the math on that $10,000 example. You've got the 5% Kickstarter fee, which is $500. Then, let's say the payment processing fees are another 3% to 5%. That's an additional $300 to $500 right there. In this scenario, you're looking at least an 8% cut of your total. That $10,000 campaign could actually net you closer to $9,200, maybe even less depending on the number of backers. But it doesn't stop there. You have to factor in the cost of producing and shipping the rewards to your backers. If you don't budget for these, you'll be paying out of your own pocket. And finally, taxes. The money you raise is generally considered income and is subject to your local tax laws. So while a Kickstarter campaign can be a huge success, the real amount of money you get is a lot less than the big number you see on the screen. It's crucial to calculate all these costs before you launch your campaign, so you set a realistic goal that actually covers your expenses.